Hey guys, what's up? It's Playfulay. We're back with Virtue's Last Reward. I have with me Pixel Moon
Oh no, it me.
and Stray Rogue.
Yo,
Yo.
hi Monica.
But yes, I'm also going
Hello.
to adjust where things are sitting because I had to adjust them for niche. Ooh, excuse me. Suddenly. having
Freaking that
hiccups.
bear, am I right?
What?
That
The
bear,
bear.
am I right?
I need to go back and watch the VOD because I missed out on a bunch of it since I was in fucking nowhere, Colorado.
He just wanted the bare necessities and then he cut down his bush.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not inaccurate.
Oh no. I saw the bat that Tori decided to make.
Yeah, I made a bat.
What?
Well, I made
Apparently
one.
in sandbox mode you can just make shit.
Shh.
So
Spoilers for tomorrow.
wink wonk.
But yes, that's basically what you guys are gonna get to experience tomorrow. Is I'm probably going to be doing a nice little. My brain is not braining right now. Going to be doing sandbox mode tomorrow. Also, hello,
Marco.
QQQQQQ38 and Markio.
Q W.
No.
Sorry.
No. I don't know
We're
even
not
what you're
doing
doing, but
RoboChat.
no.
We're not doing RoboChat. Not for this one.
Scott.
Also, hello, New Monica. And hello, Mankey. So, are we ready for the game of repetition?
I mean, yes.
The game of death, puzzles, repetition, and stupid people.
Basically.
I mean, that's Sigma.
I don't even remember what happened last time, so...
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we restarted a fucking route, and then, Luna was very upset with us, and then...
yes. We chose the blue door.
Yeah, we're down with Alice now.
Yeah. So we get to figure out what happens on this
We just passed through one room with her, right?
With who?
With Alice.
Yes, we went through one room. We're about to go through a choice. We'll see if we can get to that choice in 2 hours. We're not good at that. Anyway, let's start reading.
Alright then. We made our way down the hallway, and at the end, waiting for us. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room, headed left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right.
That's right, we headed through the crew quarters in this one. Sorry, I had to switch things over.
Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
Not so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Huh. Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
Good
No.
idea. Okay. Fuck you, Fi.
V says no.
It's just like, how about not?
There's plenty of
she
time
is.
for that after we check out this elevator.
Oh, good. Are we gonna go down to the flooded room?
But it's
I'll
wet.
get
now.
wet. I'll
I'll
get
get
wet
wet.
down there.
What? Well, yeah. We'd all get wet.
Isn't that just a normal reaction?
And then Junpei tries to fucking explain the birds to the bees.
Well, you see,
So
when a guy and a girl fuck,
Not in those words.
yeah,
Because June,
no, I know.
June wouldn't have been any kind of confused then.
What the-
She was like, you know what that means?
Oh, this is just like
With
the
all
other
her hints in the
floor.
one room.
But if you
These
touch
doors
me,
have
I'll get
colors on them
pregnant.
too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Thank you, Luna.
Are these chromatic doors?
Somebody might be
There's a
colorblind,
box
Tori.
here. It looks like the ones we
That's
saw
fair.
earlier.
I don't think those are chromatic. I think those are more, base color.
Well,
You know what the word chromatic is, right?
Colorful.
Yes.
hi, so that's
So technically, they are chromatic doors. They are
Sorry,
colorful doors.
You're a colorful door.
You got a little too into the character of Sigma.
Lock. Huh.
I don't think those are chromatic doors.
Yeah, they're just colored doors. What are you talking about? I thought it was just a flat E. Or E's just flat W. That's what.
No! Stop!
why this?
Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
No.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left.
Fan theories about the true meaning of chromatic posted to Twitter.
Looks like 2 hours.
Just enough time to find a dead body.
6 minutes.
Who wants to talk about murders?
Fuck's sake.
That couldn't have been any better
Dio
time.
language.
Moon, that couldn't have been any better time for Dio to do that motion. Who wants to talk about murder?
Oh
Telling me we're
god.
gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Well, trust me, you're not just gonna have to sit.
No. Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
No.
Okay.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that.
All
Not
right.
again.
It was in the infirmary.
Hey, this is a good refresher for me because, it's been like 2 weeks since we last played this game. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, we found one too.
Which is really funny because Tori has definitely played this game like 3 times.
This is only my second time playing it, thank you.
Oh, I thought this was the 3rd time.
No.
Well, I mean, technically, I think every playthrough was a time playing it.
Okay, in that case, it's like the 50th, but
That's not true.
but I've
Yeah, we
I've
found
only
one too.
completed the game once, and then this is the second time I've played through it because it's largely unavailable. This is like out of the whole series, this is the hardest one to get a hold of.
It was in the safe in the crew quarters.
You alright there, Rogue?
Yeah, I'm just eating dinner in between. eating or
Gotcha.
reading. I'm
Okay.
eating in between eating, okay?
Remember to actually breathe.
Well then.
Here are a few more rules for you.
Oh, Christ,
Once
cracker.
you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can't keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle.
If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise,
correct.
what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here.
When he says jump, you say I'll hop to it.
Oh my fucking Christ.
Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
I love Tenmyoji.
Golly, I don't know why you like him.
Asshole.
You have a thing for really rude old men, I guess.
No, I just appreciate that
It's the
he
gray
is.
hair.
I just appreciate the fact that he's just completely sassing Dio. Because Dio
He's
needs
had
to
it
be
with this
sassed.
shit.
I think we can all appreciate Dio being knocked down a peg or two.
Yeah.
Or punched in the dick. What?
By anyone, pretty much.
Literally.
But especially
Or-
by this salty old man.
Quark is in premium dick punching range, so.
Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Don't
Well, what's
worry,
it going
his
to
bark
be?
is worse than his bite.
Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
All right, fine. I'm going.
No, please stay. We want you to.
It's not like you'll suffer any consequence.
I mean, technically not.
He really won't, because as long as someone from his group votes, they're fine. At least this way he can't betray anybody. Ooh, I forgot who he went through the doors with. Ooh, wasn't it Luna?
Yep.
Poor Luna.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Hi, Clover.
Just as the note
Man.
said.
When was the last time we saw these two in here?
Together or separate?
Yeah.
I mean, around the same time.
Wasn't it when
Well,
somebody got
that
stabbed?
would be when Luna died.
Yeah.
We had no trouble. getting
Yeah, great. I'm so glad.
We're gonna die.
That means we can go to the infirmary.
Oh, and look, Luna's here.
Lounge.
Yeah. We
Now
can
we
check
just
out
need
any-
Alice and we got
And
the trifecta.
so's Dio!
Hey.
All of the murderers are here!
Wait, what?
All of the possible murderers are here,
Please lock Dio in.
including us.
Hey!
Look,
Yes! Yes!
Oh, right, this is that route.
Just need to get the blue off.
Oh, not again.
they got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
Oh my god, Tenmyoji, you fucking rat
Yes.
bastard.
This one's pretty hot.
He doesn't even
No
deny it.
fucking shame.
Dead Mioji, my man.
I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would
What?
like to take it home with me. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I don't
they
think
sell
this is really
stuff.
the time for that.
They scavenge, if I
Let's keep
recall.
moving.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think that's been revealed yet.
Yeah, it was.
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't.
I swear to God, they were talking about collecting stuff, like in one of the things.
I don't remember. Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary game. And if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy.
Oh, they're cute though.
can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Grandpa videos.
I don't know if that's a Hey Arnold reference or a Rugrats reference. Probably both.
It's an entirely reference to Tenmyoji, I feel like.
Grandpa
kind of
videos.
Now you youngsters stay down here and watch a video. Grandpa's gonna go watch his upstairs.
I think
wasn't
that's
it, like,
that's Rugrats. That sounds like Rugrats.
Yeah.
that was like biker women from Mars or some shit or something like that. That he goes upstairs
You
and
mean the
watches.
ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh.
It's locked though, at least.
You have to say these things quietly.
Fuck off, Tenmyoji.
How many of those videos were Alice and Clover in?
Pretty sure
No.
none of them.
No.
And the reason I say that is for spoiler reasons.
Oh.
Okay.
Also, Mnemonica, that is accurate. Dio can't be Zero because he's just not that creative.
He's too fucking stupid, bro. Jesus.
He's dumber than Sigma, and that's saying something.
Oh boy. It's true though.
Huh. I mean, we already know who Zero is. It's the rabbit.
I mean, it says it right there on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Dang it.
What?
for... Yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it.
Sorry, I was trying to mute my mic so I could blow my nose.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah,
You
and it didn't
feel
want to.
lucky, Dio. Do ya?
Mnemonica, Dirt has standards, so I have nothing to compare Dio's smarts.
So I'd watch my mouth if I were you.
Alright, Clint Eastwood, calm down.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Otherwise...
Now, if you'll apologize to my mule, like I know you're going to.
Forget it.
That's a good boy.
Good doggy.
Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
British Petroleum?
Because that joke hasn't been made before.
It's bagel
We go.
power.
Wait, it
Yeah.
hasn't been made before in this timeline. Got it.
God, I'm gonna slap this desk.
Calm down there, Phoenix, right?
Objection!
That's a feeling I have here, though. Like, no.
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each. And so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into that room?
Excuse me?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
I feel like we've already heard this before.
Probably.
So we'll just skip that.
Kay, Quark, and myself gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. I feel like we actually missed something that we didn't do before.
No, the game doesn't automatically skip unless we've already seen the dialogue.
Gotcha. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading toward the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has already gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up.
Again! Nerd.
Okay, okay. Look, I haven't done it that much in this timeline.
I'm talking about Fee. She's been through this shit before, you can tell.
Has been open. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too?
Something wrong?
Wait. No, nothing. There's no one here.
What?
Well, they're all dead.
Hold up. So the last time we did this,
There was a body.
there was a dead body in there.
Hmm.
And interestingly enough, Sigma's just like, this doesn't seem right. There's no one in here.
Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb?
Where's the
Where's the
bomb?
bomb?
Where's the bomb?
Sir?
Where's the bomb? Where's the
Sigma? What the fuck, dude?
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Now I am the time traveler.
Maybe true.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Something's not
Maybe this
adding
time-
up.
Maybe this time you will crush me with your thighs. I mean, yeah.
You mean her sticks?
Right. I mean, I'm just going off what the game said earlier. Not in this round, but
I'm confused. I don't remember Fee being implied to be any kind of thick.
well, no, I didn't say she was thick. It was just, when they were going out the hatch up top, he was like, "Oh, just sit on my shoulders."
I mean, that would be
right,
this
now I
timeline.
understand.
That
Yeah.
stays the same in every timeline. Because that's before we have a choice.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it.
Guys, there's no dead body. What's going on?
So we got to a choice now. Is this the end of
This
the?
is also not the same room, is it?
No, instead we're going to have it voted on live.
Dun dun dun.
So let me just start that poll up. You guys will have 5 minutes to decide whether or not we ally or betray Alice. So, to vote whether to ally, you'll want to do !vote ally, or if you want to betray, !betray. Trust me, I'm sure it'll take... You gotta do the vote part too. Nice attempt, though.
Wild card.
Sorry, you gotta do !vote ally,
Wild
vote
card.
betray.
That fucked up.
Yep.
Anyone
It's
out
okay,
there
we're gonna have like
wants to
10
kill
minutes
my
of
wife,
chit-chatting.
I will
Shit.
end your life, foo. Marco! Marco!
He wants to be your one and only, man.
Well, Fi's pissed off now.
What? And just press the start button.
Did you even read what it said?
Nope!
Nope!
Once
No.
you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
And that's a bad thing? Oh, really? No.
Yes, really.
Sigma has the reading comprehension of a terrier.
You mean he's illiterate?
Hey,
Yes!
Monica, Mankey, can you guys save my waifu, please?
Monica, Mankey, QQQ. We're just gonna call you Q.
Y'all
probably
y'all
better.
wanna kill Alice or
Y'all want to vote?
let her live?
You have 3 minutes
mean-
left.
Divine ambivalence, though.
Vote.
Can also
ally,
kill
vote
her.
ally. AB gate?
That's the door to the the AB room, silly! You're in the AB room right now! Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Now, let's get this party started!
I love Zero the Third so much.
Let me tell you about the AB game.
Oh shit,
Hey,
it's a tie.
Namamaka.
It is currently a tie with 2.5 minutes left to go.
Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody.
Yeah, that's the 4th game. Wait, what? Okay, but
so you
imagine it. Imagine it. Zero Escape, Battle Royale.
Mankey, please, I beg you, vote ally.
It's all on you, Mankey. Do we betray Alice or do we ally?
Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono.
You have 2
or
minutes left.
Mono a womano. Well,
A womano.
each pair, aren't there?
So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess.
Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they?
Alas.
That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas.
And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Tamioli. And BO and Quirk's enemy
Potassium?
will be Mooney.
Yes, okay.
Ah, I see.
I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What?
But where's the fun in that?
Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
30 seconds left. We're still at a tie.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room.
If it's a tie, I'm just gonna force the vote again.
You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
All you guys have to do
Just pick! Just pick one of those easy options!
Because to be fair, the poll started really early.
Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
3,
It's a
2,
little complicated,
1,
and some of
and
you
the
are a
poll
little
is
slow.
closed. And it closed at a tie. So once we actually get to the full
I
explanation,
made this handy chart.
I will just have to, I guess, force another vote.
Thanks, Zero the Third.
The plus
And then we'll just
minus
keep playing this
are
game
from
forever
your
and
point
ever.
of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
I love how
love it.
expressive Zero
Somebody
is.
did that to me, I'd skin him and stew him with some
Yeah,
tigers.
that's great.
Voice actress so
The
fucking
third
much.
choice
I love
is
her.
the opposite of that.
Wait, did she make a
It's when
Hobbit
you
reference?
choose betray,
Probably.
Mhm.
but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely zero change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The two of you only get one vote.
Yep.
You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now.
Marco!
Vote hasn't started yet.
Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Bye, Zero.
Man. What are we going to do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
Hey, time for some game theory.
Thanks.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate.
Sorry. I was doing
Let's
the
say
thing.
Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Thanks, man.
Apple and banana?
That face is great.
Banana, though.
That's an O face if ever.
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything.
It's fruit, not names.
You're a fruit.
Anyway.
Yes,
Apple
technically.
and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something.
Yeah.
So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years.
Eating government cheese.
So once again, if they both don't say anything, it's just 2 years. If one of them says something and the other doesn't, then the one who said something gets only 1 year, but his pal gets 15. And if they both decide to rat each other out, they both get 10 years. Doesn't it just make more sense to not say anything?
Yeah.
Oh, we're selfish humans, and we only want to do 1 year at a time. So we're both gonna betray each other and end up with 10 years.
So, Puck,
Okay, Zero,
what's
calm
it gonna
down.
be?
See, this is why you should have those faces on screen, Tori.
So-
you can have parts for that.
So here's the main question right now: is Fi actually doing this voice acting?
Yes.
She went to theater school.
Exactly.
You gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut?
Keep it shut.
Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag.
Okay, but here's the thing, is there's also, like, technically a hole in this story. Because it was mentioned that the two are being kept very far away from each other. So they can't communicate in any way. But that also means that the detective didn't tell them this information at the same time. And if we know anything about the morphogenetic field, that means that the other could have already communicated that information to their pal.
They said they're not telepaths.
I know. Monica, no, depends on how you figure. No matter how the other player chooses, you do better betraying. Betrayal is the only rational choice. This is why humans are stupid.
I mean, humans are just assholes.
Yeah.
All there is to it.
But that's the thing. That's the funny thing. Is like, there's really no gain for telling, you know, the detective what he wants to know.
Freaking, this reminds me of driving home in traffic every day. I go down 3 blocks to get to my highway on-ramp.
Mhm.
It takes about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It takes 30 minutes because no one wants to wait in the line to actually go down the road to get to the on-ramp.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to just drive ahead and cut in.
Yeah.
But that's what's causing the delay.
Yeah. But that's also the funny thing is, like, if you turn around and you, like, actually look at the driver's manual, so the thing that teaches you how to drive, when it comes to merging lanes, you're supposed to go all the way to the end of the lane to where it actually merges in with the other lane and then zipper in. But you also have a bunch of people who are thinking, oh, but if I could just get one more car ahead. So they'll start nudging their asses in, and, like, they'll either cut in really early, or they'll try and force it so that 2 cars get cut in because they just don't want to be behind one more car. Which also causes traffic, because if you did the zipper effect, traffic would go smoothly.
Well, no, it's not a zipper effect, so there's only one lane that goes down into the on-ramp. It's literally one lane.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's like, oh, well, I want to get in this lane, but they don't care about anyone else in the lane other than themselves,
Yep.
causing the delay.
Yep, but then also you have the delay later on when that one lane from the on-ramp merges with the freeway. Because of what I
Yeah,
just
that's true.
mentioned. So
That's
you
also
have
true.
double backup because people are just like, we just don't want to cooperate with each other. Because everyone is consistently thinking about themselves and nobody else.
I can't tell you how many times I constantly get hit on a daily basis
What?
The
by other cars.
Oh.
The thing that happened that's kind of similar to what you're talking about is in the airplane when we came back.
Mhm.
They made an announcement and they said, please keep the walkway clear. There are people who need to disembark to catch connecting flights.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think a single person
listened? No.
Not but like, okay, I'm not gonna say not fucking one because obviously my dad, me and Scott heard it and we're like, oh, okay. Because also when you hit the runway, you don't usually get to disembark a plane for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So like, it was pointless to get up in the first place, but the fact that there's supposed to be people disembarking so they can get out faster because they need to be someplace, you don't fucking get up. But everybody was like, oh, I'm gonna get up and stand in the aisle and get my bags down because I'm obviously leaving right now.
Yep.
It's not how planes work.
I'm usually that one asshole both on buses and on planes where, like, because that's the thing is when I used to bus into work, I took a bus that when I got back to my city, it was the last stop for the bus. There was no other stop after that. So everybody was getting off the bus. I was the asshole who just decided, you know what, I don't care where I'm on the bus. I'm just gonna sit. I'm not gonna get up until everybody else is off the bus because I just don't want to deal with it. I don't have anywhere to be right now. I don't have to rush to a connecting flight or a connecting bus. Me getting home 2 minutes faster is just not worth the, you know, anxiety of trying to get off the bus first. Now, if I'm trying to get to an appointment, totally different story. I will be getting up as soon as possible, but I also make sure to choose a seat that is closer to the front of the bus as a result.
You know, like planning for your trip.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's the same with, you know, planes, is that if I've got to catch a connecting flight, I'm gonna make sure that my seat, if I get a chance to actually choose, is gonna be as close to the front as possible. Because I need to get off the plane immediately to catch my flight. So, you know, trip planning, it's planning ahead, but nobody else seems to do that. And then, of course, everybody else is also thinking, well, you know, I just need to get off this plane or this bus. Because that's the thing that I notice about the bus, too, is like, the people, we have this long-ass bus that seats 50 people. And the people in the very back of the bus, as soon as the bus starts pulling into the bus station, will start getting up and, like, trying to climb over people to get to the front.
Jesus.
And it's like, here's a thought. If you didn't want to wait to get off the bus, maybe, don't sit in the back of the bus. Like, you can either choose to wait, or you can sit in the front or stand. Because the people who get off the bus first are the people who have been standing the entire hour that it takes to get from Seattle to my hometown. Those are the people that deserve to get off the bus first. Because they had to stand. Having been one of those people who not only had to stand for a full hour, but had to stand for 2 hours because of stupid traffic. But Mnemonic mentions it depends on how you figure. This game incidentally was used to model why the US actions in the Cold War were consistently failing. In essence, the US was playing the irrational strategy, ally, while the Soviet Union was consistently playing the rational strategy, betray. The solution, by the way, was to change the game. The model that won the Cold War was for the US was the chicken game. If you've seen Rebel Without a Cause, you know the chicken game. Oh no, I know the chicken game.
I mean, playing chicken, right? Yeah. Gun and gun and gun.
Yeah. You go as far as you can before, you know, hitting. I mean, that's...
if you hit at all.
Exactly. Well, the goal is to not hit. The goal is to pull back as soon as you get close to hitting, but also... that's kind of like the Russian roulette of it, is if you don't pull back fast enough, if you don't move your target fast enough, you're gonna hit.
The chicken game reminds me of a joke.
But we should probably stop delaying.
Yeah, I'll say the joke later.
Yeah.
No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So that's the prisoner's dilemma?
Yeah.
For those who missed it or tuned out because we started talking about other bullshit, basically, they can both choose to shut up, aka ally, and only get 2 years. They can choose to betray their partner and they'll get 1 year, but their partner will get 15 years. Or they can both choose to betray their partner and both get 10 years. Much like this game, if you choose to ally with your opponent, then you both get 2 BP. If you choose to betray your opponent and they choose to ally with you, they'll lose 2 BP and you'll get 3. If you both choose to betray, then you both get 0. And if your opponent decides to betray and you choose to ally, well, then you're -2 and they're up 3. The smartest action is just ally, because it would only take 3 rounds and everybody would be out of here. But no one's going to do that.
Not on this route, anyway.
Not in any of the routes.
Spoilers.
I can guarantee that, because there's always going to be one person who always betrays and one person who always allies. And that's the one spoiler I will give, because that's true in real life too, is you always have people who, no matter what, they're always going to believe the best in the world, and they're going to choose to ally and believe you and trust you. And then you have people who will believe the worst in the world and always believe that they should be the ones to get out ahead, so they will always betray. And what's funny is there's actually a Radiolab episode about this, but I'm rambling too much.
What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, if I were in Apple and Banana shoes...
You'd have applesauce and banana mush.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Well, if erstwhile?
Yes.
Criminal Associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut. Did he give him a name? Is going to keep his mouth shut. Then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way, I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts the deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years.
Listen, the Mafia is smart. Ally or die is always the way to go.
But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest.
Also, funny you should mention that, New Monica, because that was also Attila the Hun's best solution too. When he took over places, is, you know, you can either choose to join us or you can choose to die.
Not just die, he would tie a separate horse to each limb and then have them run in different directions.
Yep. Generally only to the men.
Well, yeah, but I mean... Still, it's a hell of a way to go.
Yeah. Again, ally or die.
You're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Thanks, bye.
Yeah. They're pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
Zero the Third.
Zero, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting Zero in the AB game. If you look at it that way. What would we want to do to beat him?
If you say
Just
betray,
look
I
at the
swear.
point totals. Say we all picked ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so
Oh my god.
18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses betray.
The pair who picked betray will get 3 points each. So in total, they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so
They'd be down 4.
the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
Interesting. Less than if you had all just allied.
So, what does that tell you?
We should ally? If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to ally. We need to all always choose ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Now, it's important to note that Zero made sure to explain this rule when y'all were separated in different rooms. So Fi couldn't, logically explain it to everybody like this.
Exactly. In
What a
this
funny
game,
thing
if each
to do.
individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
You guys hear that?
Tappity tap tap.
Yep. It's my cat at the door, wanting in.
I honestly thought it was like you tapping a can.
Nope. She's upset because I locked her out because someone kept coming downstairs. That or it could be a ghost. I mean, the cat could be dead. We don't know until we
Let's
open the
not
door.
say that about Mina.
We don't know that until we open the door.
I mean, Mina did take a lot of damage when fighting Kieran.
That was
Wait.
Meffy.
Yeah, that was Meffy.
Oh, that was Murphy. Oh, sorry.
I didn't name my Palico after my real life cat.
Gotcha.
They also don't look alike, so.
Okay, I think I get it.
To be fair, Meffy is dressed like death, so.
Yeah.
What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No.
Bitch!
I mean the opposite.
Have you ever just wanted to yeet a person so much? Like, physically, take Fee and throw her.
Marco, if you pick betray, you're picking the side of Fee, just like... What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? You just explained that that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma.
Her mouth just stopped.
Even
Sure,
though
why
there's
not?
an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one.
You, Monica,
wanna
no.
pick it,
Vote ally.
But you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Then I'll
Our
yeet you in
BP will
face.
go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed.
Why?
So,
Fi, what do you know that
20
nobody else
minutes
knows?
remain until Ambidex game polling
Because
closes.
remember, they don't quite know yet that if their BP goes down to 0, they die. That wasn't explained yet. That's explained after this.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray.
No.
Unfortunately, we don't
No,
have any
we
way
don't.
to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Look, last time we betrayed our partner, freaking more people died, and Tenmyoji walked out the 9 door with Quark,
And presumably died.
and presumably died. Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what do you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen.
Fi is just like, nope, nope, nope.
Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
Not nearly as old as Sigma.
Tenmyoji.
Are you saying Sigma is Tenmyoji?
Oh my god. It's all
Wouldn't
come
that-
full circle.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you. But you seem to know me somehow.
You sure about that, Sigma?
The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
Dun dun dun!
What about you?
New Monica. You're right, it's Monica.
What?
Just me.
Are you working with Zero?
I am Zero. I just don't know it yet.
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject.
This is the
We're
subject.
talking about you. Maybe
No,
you
you're
actually
changing
do
the
know
subject
me.
now. What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you. I've never seen you
And yet.
before in my life.
Oh.
Sigma, Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me.
Mina.
So, thank you, Sigma.
Oh, fuck. What? What?
That's a cute ass face. What? What? What?
Oh,
what?
Snap.
The fuck
I
are
have
we
questions. I have so many questions. What? What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw.
Saw what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah. Maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course.
Awkward. So awkward.
Nice try, Sigma.
Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten, and I tried to make sense of what I'd seen.
I'll be right back.
Wait a second, is this an ending already? Are we blocked? Do we have to explode before we go further?
What if we do?
Well, looks like it's been a blast.
And I'm back. What just happened?
I was asking, is this are we cut off? Is this an ending? Right here? Now? Do you have to blow up before we go any further?
Yes.
Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress, or maybe some strange drug they I can't read that.
They
It's
dosed me with
pixelated.
while I was out.
Okay, yeah.
It just looks like several
There we go.
O's, like in a row. On
That's
that
weird.
one.
Maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out?
Switch servers.
It had seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the Noner game was probably getting to me more than I thought. I was tired, and I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally.
Yeah, Monica, you sat there for 35 minutes and didn't cast a fucking vote. I mean, that's accurate, though? That's literally what just happened.
No, but I did cast my head on Fi's lap.
Makes sense. Or do I need to use smaller words?
So, if you plan to pick ally, you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So, we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said
Honey.
we didn't really have a choice.
I'm just fucking suplex you.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different.
It really
is.
isn't.
End of opinion. The latter
Sort of-
is just passive information.
Fee, I'm going to pile drive you into the sun.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we really never finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell did you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
I got this feeling inside my... Sorry. Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Bitch. Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
How many times are you gonna hop in just this one scene, Fi?
This was wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
First of all, food processors don't have a button that says puree.
Look, my dad was Junpei.
You keep using that excuse. You keep using that excuse and it ain't even true.
I mean, I don't know that.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
I'll do it. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice.
Alright, and the poll begins again. Ally or betray? Because we can actually pick ally. Again, use !vote ally or !vote betray to choose betray against Alice. Do we think she's going to ally us?
I mean, I think so.
Do you think that she thought through the whole process too?
I mean, she's a smart lass.
A smart lass.
She
you're
a
not
smart
gonna vote?
lass.
I mean, so far, Rogue is the only one to have voted, and we have 4 minutes left.
I'm okay with this.
I feel like I'm now obligated to cast my vote early. I was going to try and be the deciding vote.
Okay, I mean, you can do that if you want. We'll just see if Pneumonica and Marco and Mankey want to vote.
Mankey might be like
What
lurking.
what about Agent Q?
I don't think Agent Q is still here. Here, can I view how many viewers? Trying to find the fucking font I used for this.
No,
What?
Q's gone, but there's still a few users here.
Yeah, there's still
I'm not sure how
5
many
people.
of those are bots though.
Yeah, that's true. Again, I hate that I can't pop out, like, the users. What the fuck?
Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Sir?
That face. I can't see how many people are here. Oh wait, if I click that I can. So 5 of these people are real. Freddy Bot isn't, Electrical Longboard isn't, Commander Root isn't, Lurks isn't, Slow Cool isn't.
Marco, please vote ally.
Marco, ally or betray? Monica, ally or betray? You have 2.5 minutes left. If no vote is cast, we will automatically ally.
I want to get some more food and some water, but I don't want to miss voting.
Just go. You've got 2 minutes.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, what was the joke you wanted to share earlier?
Oh, why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the idiot's house. Knock knock.
Who's there?
The chicken.
Ah, no!
You didn't know that was coming? I'm honestly
I know
shocked.
it was coming.
Okay, good.
I know
It
it was
sounded
coming.
almost like you were actually surprised for a second there. I was like, oh boy.
I'm an actor.
It's true.
I'm good at acting sometimes.
God, now I'm trying to think. It's like there's this one movie. I forgot what it was, but it's like there's this person. They're talking about something, and he's like, "I'm," and then like flails his whole body, and then actor.
And now, with 1 minute left to go, we are at a tie.
Mankey voted betray.
Mankey.
Mankey wishes to betray Alice. Pneumatica and Marco, we're waiting on you! Oh snap!
Yeah!
Pneumatica chose to ally. Marco chose to betray.
Marco!
And now Moon has to break the tie.
I mean, I know what she's gonna pick.
She chose
What?
to ally!
Yes! Yes!
But what if I? No.
I wanted to put Rogue on an emotional roller coaster because as funny as it is to bully him, let's let him have his waifu for a little bit
Hey,
longer.
why isn't
since
Scott
she
voting?
died in the
He's got
last
15
thing.
seconds. He's got 10 seconds. No, Moon, how could you?
Because we're going to have to do this again anyway. That's the reality of this world.
It doesn't change the outcome, according to me. Because either way, we're gonna see it. And now, the vote is completed. So we will ally.
Hey,
Oh,
the concrete. Oh, shit.
Mankey. And this is the reason why we don't give Mankey mod.
As if he would be so judicious as to fucking
He
try
would
and
ban
ban
you.
me.
He would.
In his own stream, yes, but not in this one.
And Marco wants to ban you too.
And Marco's grounded.
And Pneumonica's banning everybody.
That's how it works, though.
Everyone was counting on you to vote betray.
Oh, I know. That's why.
The ultimate
frankly,
betrayal.
Yeah, that was the point of this.
Oh no, I'm being banned.
Because I was either okay, so either way, it was I'm bullying the chat or I'm bullying Zach, and I've bullied Zach a lot this week. Let's be real.
Yeah. Just like elementary school.
I was not present for that, but okay.
How do you know?
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure we're
Anyway.
different ages for one.
Anyway.
Also,
We
different
are.
states for two.
I mean, how old are you, Moon?
I'm 30.
There's still enough of, or not much of a gap that we could have been in elementary school together, just in different grades.
Okay, that's different
That's
than
fair.
okay, so I don't remember ever encountering children from other grades when we did recess. I don't know why. So
Illinois is weird.
yeah. That just might be me not remembering anything, so
I am also amused at the fact that Moon didn't, like, get upset at me.
honey, they got here. Trust me. Illinois is the Frenchy way to say
I know. And the worst thing is I didn't even learn about that until you and Scott told me.
Did you hear Scott just now?
Yeah, I originally
Illinois.
said... Yeah, I originally said Illinois before.
Yeah.
True.
The true actual sayings. It's not really. Don't say that.
I'm gonna get a sign that says Illinois and put it on our
Will
house.
be displayed
Oh, okay.
in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Not like we had a choice.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Marco, don't ground me, please.
You're grounded, son.
It's fine.
Just
I
like I'm
accept that.
banned.
I mean, I unbanned you and give you a cookie.
Man, there was only a real cookie here.
Also, Pneumatica played us all.
Finally found that goddamn font.
But no, actually, I was kind of figuring on the ally results, and there's a certain degree of metagame to my choice.
I mean, knowing me, knowing what's been going on.
That's fine. I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you
Blah,
hear
blah,
anything I
blah.
said?
Yeah, I was. And yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? What is it
That's an
called?
old reference.
Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Marco, what the fuck?
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Look.
Look. Grab it.
Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh, wait. Hold on, I'm confused. Dio and Quark ally?
Quark, like, totally juked Dio.
My heart?
Yeah, well, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Well, it's just because, okay, so this is exactly like what happened to Luna. Luna put all her heart and faith into us, and yet we betrayed her. Your trust has been broken just like hers.
It's revenge.
But I believed.
Marco, suck it, Zach.
Marco was forcing you after this. I would say I'm taking the kids, but they all died.
Yeah, mood though. That bot's super harsh. They're like, oh, you want children? Die.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Let us.
Oh, I see the one. I'm just. Oh. Hey, Alice. What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Thanks, booby lady.
Why? Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you?
It's called cheating, Alice. Come on. You guys coordinate, say we're all gonna ally, and just do it.
Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
I mean, they didn't really have a moment to talk it over because they didn't know about, you know, the whole thing before.
That's the joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies.
And this is why you don't fall for the ladies with big tits. Sorry.
Tori included.
Yeah.
I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid
Dee,
choice.
shut the fuck up.
And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
Shut up, Flat Earth Theory.
Oh, right, that picture.
God damn it.
Is that because she's flat-chested?
Yeah. I set my jaw and stomped away from Allison Phi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it?
So, Moon still managed to bully Zack.
Quark, Dio,
Oh, I didn't know
Luna's
this was gonna
rude.
happen.
On the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
Sorry, she had, like, for a brief moment, she glitched and had a fucking cat mouth.
No problem.
Yeah, Dio, what the fuck?
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
What?
Fucking sold out.
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh.
Oh.
Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Dio, please.
Kidding!
What? What? Oh.
I lied.
This entire route is just how to subvert your expectations.
That was a joke.
My heart.
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
That's such a fucking lie, son.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
Quark, Wingman of the Year.
Oh, Quark is evil.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it.
Shut up, Quark.
We only did what anybody else would do.
Apparently not.
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah.
Dio's just like, I'm trying to suppress my heart on.
Exactly.
You are so weird, Dio.
I understand.
Fuck you,
Zack is
Vokotai.
so sad.
I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Scream.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Temnioji. Although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP?
Everything behind the Alice chromatic door is designed to fuck with you hard. If you haven't had your mind fucked, prepare for your brain cherry to be popped.
It's dirty.
That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point.
Rogue.
You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
We have already heard this. For those who weren't in the last time, if you have
If
0
I had
BP,
guessed,
you die.
I'd say it's going to be Tenmialdi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido.
This is his guess on who's going to die. Yeah. Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There, that's pretty clear, right?
Or maybe everyone?
No, Bunny
What?
is naughty.
Naughty Bunny. I love her.
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
I am a naughty bunny, thank you.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
Then do it. I'm already dead inside.
That's a fat mood.
So, if I had been right. But how'd she know before Zero told us?
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
It took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions. You left the building, or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
I guess this is why they have so much repetition, because it's possible for on any of the routes for you to use the skip option. So you could end up skipping over all of that dialogue and then just get to the summary version.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green.
Also, Mnemonica, you are correct, is where the needles are pointed, they'd likely go into a bone and bend or shatter.
I mean, they don't need to go all the way through, though. They just need to pierce the skin.
True. But they make them look like they're really long needles, but they're probably actually, like, super tiny, just enough to get into, like, into the skin. But even then, like, the tips would probably be bent.
I mean, it doesn't really matter much if you die.
Well, it depends on whether or not the needles are actually positioned where they can hit a vein. Because if there's no way to pass the poison through your bloodstream, then the poison won't be activated.
Thanks, Zero the Third.
It'd be a lot more useful if it was on the underside of the bracelet. Someone didn't think about that, did they?
That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Bitch.
Me too.
Hey, we're with Luna.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
Anyone else think he might be colorblind? I think he might be colorblind.
Mm-hmm.
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
Sure it is.
No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Good.
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll
Jesus.
never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers!
Go die.
Mood.
Go die like my heart 5
Me,
minutes ago.
Screenshot.
As if I'd cry over you,
You can see-
dummies.
You can see the exact moment where his heart splits in half.
What the? You fucking dick.
Language.
You mad? Anyway, good luck.
You mad, bro?
Look here, Peppy.
I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
See you, Space Cowboy.
That little piece of shit.
We're just gonna skip over this. There's nothing new. Sigma was in his car on December 25th. Got gassed and woke up here.
Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But But even I knew that brooding and wanting wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like I had said, we need to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off.
Hey Monica, I spent a few minutes wallowing in self-pity. Rug, stop talking and voice the lines.
Look. My wife betrayed me. I'm going to have a divorce tonight. What do you want from me?
So we have 20 minutes left and just enough time to get through a couple of these. Should we go through the lounge, the infirmary, or the crew quarters?
Infirmary. To mend my wounded heart.
Lame.
If Alice is here, I swear to God.
She's there. She's getting some ice for your burn.
Time to have a row. It's okay.
So.
It's okay. Rogue, you can take it out on Monster Hunter after this.
Fuck yeah, I am. Fucking Kieran's gonna die. This is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
Love Alice. Oh, her voice acting's so good too.
Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
Don't need to get so dramatic.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What?
Oh good, Dio's here too. It's the asshole room.
Good.
Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here.
Mood, Monica. Mood.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
Still you, Moon?
I want to eat tons of delicious food. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus.
What an idiot.
Oh hey, 10 Mealdi's here too.
Excuse
me?
me?
10 Mealdi, shut the fuck up.
I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh.
It's a sausage fest in this room, Jesus.
Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated.
Well, I mean, Sigma would have helped you out if you just allied with him, but...
Yeah, no, that ship has sailed. There's no motion in that ocean, lady.
But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
I like that. I like
waiting.
Sorry, I like this sprite for her.
Yeah, it's cute.
I mean,
It's
I do
good.
too, but I'm mad at her right now.
Avenge my father's murder.
Oh, shit.
That's what I have to do.
Sounds fake.
I would like to roll for insight.
You don't have that option in this game.
I have a d20. Give me a second.
Yeah, okay. What'd you roll? Well, Zach?
Nothing good, I'm sure.
I had to get the dice. One sec. Rolling now.
You didn't even have it ready.
Nat 20. What the fuck are you talking about, Alice?
You find that she's telling the truth.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't.
You should have cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, well, what a convenient story, right when you're being cornered.
This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
But it's the kind of thing that, you know, you'll kill people over. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
Everyone's just like, press X to doubt.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you really don't have the detective look.
She's got a tan jacket. That's all you need to be a detective, right? I mean, that's all Gumshoe needed.
The tan jacket is never that
Gumshoe
short.
was a police officer.
And detectives are police officers.
Okay, where's the bag, Bori?
Detective Gumshoe on the case.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you?
I'm with Rogue on this one. Ban Scott.
He's been giggling to himself this entire time.
CIA?
No.
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine.
In fact, that's the point.
In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Hey, no, maybe if I get paired up with Clover, maybe I'll just betray her according to your advice.
I mean, that is something that can happen.
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
You mean you fuck? No, I mean, we're somewhere.
In the middle of a desert.
Out of character, that checks out. No.
It does.
A desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
With multiple endings.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
Well, you see, this one time I really trusted in someone and then he stabbed me in the back. So I hate them for life.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
I mean, that checks out, though.
You are a trash man, yes.
Any ties to
Really?
Zero?
I thought he was a detective.
No.
No.
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, It's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
I mean, isn't it obvious? He's a clown.
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
Again, as I mentioned, you're a clown.
No, I had no idea. I don't see any reason why anyone would say that about it. None at all. 0%. 0 the third. Nothing.
Lupin the Third.
A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world.
I'm
it was
sorry,
my grandfather's
monkeys don't count as
grandfather who
people.
founded it, but
So his last name is Barnum or Bailey?
Or bitch.
Bitch is most likely.
my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
He's got daddy issues.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
That's
well,
why
I
they
guess
have
he
a
wasn't
net.
really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
But, you know, not to murder. It was just... just bravado.
Well, see, here's the thing. He's obviously not telling us everything, that's for sure. But he needs to give us a little more context than just, oh, he tried a dangerous flip on the trapeze and died. Because I'm pretty sure even in this year, they still have safety measures for that. Like, you know, a big fucking net.
You know.
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway,
Fake
point is,
sappy.
I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma.
Monica, and I'm gnawing my wrist again.
Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out from everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Monica, me too.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Why do they both have the same pose?
It's the gay.
Nope.
Listen to Monica, I've only just started on the skin. It'd be a lot better if it were, like, fried or something, but...
Nope.exe. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. But I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
This is the reason I need snacks, so I can just stuff my mouth full of food anytime there's a spoiler.
Just who is he anyway?
Nobody knows!
Until the amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
I will say, Dia's tits are tantalizingly coy in that outfit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? What about Clover? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student.
Gets out.
At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
I mean, I don't know what she is, but she comes home with a lot of 1s and 5s.
Hold on, Alice. You say you're her friend, and yet you don't know what she does for a living.
Sometimes you want to keep business and pleasure separate.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh?
I hope not.
He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
Mnemonica.
You really don't know much, do you?
Please, with Alice's personality, she works at Walmart.
About Clark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
But we're talking about Clover here.
That's what I'm talking about.
You said Alice.
Oh, well, probably both. I bet you for sure.
Well,
they work at
I
the
know a
fucking
little
fitting
about
room, and they're just like, "Oh, I just fold clothes all day and yell stuff over the PA system." Sorry. That's
He had
my
a
4 year,
he had a
my 4
post-traumatic
years experience.
episode. He had a post-traumatic episode. Memories of Walmart coming back to haunt him.
Oh, okay.
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me.
Yeah, nobody knows
What
anything
does a
about
girl
her.
like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you one thing for sure. I didn't see 1 or 5 stuffed in her waist. Unlike Clover.
She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mister, alright? I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically, nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I spent hours with Vi, and yet I knew nothing about her, except her name. And only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
None of your damn business.
Just in case this is a choice coming up. It was. Alright.
Are we gonna vote or are we gonna stop for now?
We are gonna stop for now because we literally have 43 seconds left.
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, with that, we're gonna stop and we'll be back next Thursday, hopefully. Super depends on if everybody's available. But I mean, I hope so. I'm crossing my fingers.
I think that should be a thing, but
I should be available.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll send this up as a vote on Twitter or not. Maybe I will, just to keep the Twitter active, because most likely the next time we play this, we're also going to have a door choice live. God damn it. But Marco says a poll on Twitter. Maybe I'll go check and see what the door options are.
Hey, Pneumonica, thanks for the ally. I know it didn't turn out the best, but I appreciate the support. Same to you, Moon.
Hey, LMAO. I get to bully you anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.